So as long as one of these is less than $10, you should buy it. If you find this brand new sealed, you've hit a jackpot.
What are we talking?
400. I don't know. I haven't looked at them in a long time, but you're talking some good money here.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Steve here, Raiken Profit over RaikenProfit.com, coming back to you with another video. We're here with Vinny, Mr. Toy Selling Machine. He's been absolutely crushing it with toys. What are your sales and what are your numbers over the last 90 days on eBay right now, selling toys?
I'm at about $7,000 a month.
So you're over $20,000 a month. Over a 90-day period.
90 day, because now they changed over to 90 days. They used to have 60, now it's 90, so I'm like around between 21 and 22.
Awesome. So in this video, why don't you share with everybody what we're going to be talking about, because this is probably like the coolest video that we're going to make today. We've got like 4 or 5 videos we're going to be shooting. We're going to be talking about jackpot toys, right?
Yeah, I just want to talk about some mini jackpots, stuff that when you see them, just grab them, no matter what.
So what's the goal of this video?
Don't look them up. Don't look. The goal of this video is to give you something that you don't need to look up. You don't need to check the price.
Okay.
You don't need to.
So if you see this at a thrift store or a garage sale, you pick it up.
If you see it, just buy it. As long as it's not
30 bucks.
Yeah. Don't spend more than 15 bucks on anything.
So for each one of these toys we show you, we're going to share with you how much to buy it for, maybe where to find it, and what it's selling for?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's get into it, man. So what do you want to share first? Because we have quite a few toys in front of us.
We can do the Thomas the Train, right?
Okay, sweet.
You remember these? We talked about these a lot.
Oh, yeah. I remember I called you one time. I was at a garage sale, and there was a whole bunch of them, and the woman was charging way too much. I think she wanted like $3 a piece or something.
And that still would have been worth it if they have their little tails that went with them.
Yeah. I remember there was one reason. I sent you like a video, and you said it was like, it was like kind of like on the fence.
Yeah, because then you got to open them up. You got to test them.
Yeah.
You got to put, they're battery operated, and they have a switch right here. I don't know if you can see the switch. That's what you want to look for when you're looking at it, because they make metal ones, they make wooden ones, they make just plastic ones, they make other ones.
So probably the metal and the wooden are the best, or the metal's the best?
They all do well, but the Trackmasters are the best, because these are motorized. These will go on a track and move themselves.
So the plastic ones?
The plastic ones with this switch on.
Got it.
Now these take a little bit more work, because some of them might not work, and you'd have to just unscrew them and put one battery in and make sure the switch works, but every time I see these, I grab them. An individual one, you can find 2, 3, 4 of them in a bag for $2.99, $3.99, and one of them can literally go for 10 to 20 bucks just by itself.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Is it a specific color?
There's all different characters. Some characters go even more than others. Like, you'd be surprised. Like some, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but like the popular characters like Thomas and Percy and stuff like that, they don't go for as much, but if you get the characters that are like secondary characters, they go for a lot more.
We'll probably throw some screenshots on the screen.
Oh yeah,
so.
Definitely do that, because this would be good to see. So anytime I see these, I buy these. I don't care. Like, I have to open them up. It takes me 2 minutes now. I open them up on the bottom, pop a battery in, flick the switch. If the tires run, it works.
What percentage of these don't work once you open them up, would you say, from your experience?
25%. Because a lot of them just run out of batteries, and then parents just like, this thing's dead. I don't want to open it up and change the battery. So
cool. Very nice.
So that's one of them.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for these Thomas the Trains.
Another thing I always buy, no matter what, and I really like these.
I know. Is this the one with a little hidden compartment?
This is a Polly Pocket Disney castle.
Bring it on up.
Look at it. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
It's got like little thingies. So these I always buy. Any Polly Pocket castle. I know the little compacts we've talked about before, and definitely buy those as well. Like, these are the older Polly Pockets. These are from the 90s.
Okay.
So any Disney castle that Polly Pocket made, or Wizard of Oz is another one. Any castle themed Polly Pocket is gonna make you some good money.
Very cool.
And a lot of them have secret compartments where you
That's what I was talking about.
Where you store the little figures. This one's in back here. If I can get it out. And these little little figures that go with. This is Cinderella's castle.
You remember that one time we were at Savers and you found one and you were like, Steve, on a count of 3, I'm gonna pull it out and we're gonna see if the figures are in there, but it wasn't.
No, yeah, I do remember that. So some of these figures can go for $10 a piece. So right here in this, I have about $30 worth of the little figures without the castle.
Wow. They're so tiny. They're like the size of a fingernail.
Yeah, if this is complete, it's over $100. I'm missing a lot of pieces. I'm missing the carriage. I'm missing the prints. I'm missing a lot of pieces, but this right here I paid $2.99 for.
This is a huge tip right here. Because if you find one of these, you could 10x your profit. Some people might even sell it and not even pull it out and know.
Exactly. Even if you want to, even if you see one of these, just pull out the little figure.
Let me ask you a question. What are your thoughts on buying these off of eBay at like retail price, hoping that they like forget the characters inside? Have you ever tried it?
No. I mean, well, it's a risky thing to do. You could try it. Someone could try it and see if it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always pick up any Polly Pocket castle, not only for the little minifigures, but for the whole thing itself. Like it's very nicely made. These things are cool. Like they're really.
That's cool.
This one's stuck.
Now this is like a smaller one. They get a lot bigger.
No, this is about the size.
Okay.
This is Polly Pocket size.
So it's the size like 2 hands. It's not gigantic.
So as long as one of these is less than $10, you should buy it. If you find this brand new sealed, you've hit a jackpot.
What are we talking?
400. I don't know. I haven't looked at them in a long
Really?
time, but you're talking some good money here.
Wow.
At least a couple hundred.
So this is the Polly Pocket. What's this actually called? The Polly Pocket.
This is like
Castle.
This one here is a Polly Pocket Disney Cinderella castle.
Gotcha.
Okay. And they have a couple other ones. They have like a theme park, the Disney theme park one. They have a Wizard of Oz one.
Okay.
It's very expensive. I also have that. I just didn't bring it. They have a different Cinderella castle. So there's a couple different ones. But any Polly Pocket bigger castle sets are definite buys for me.
Cool. So that's a really awesome tip. I'm going to get the camera and I'm going to come on up close because I want to show people what is going on. So feel free to jump in. I'm going to go into cameraman mode right now. What are we working with? What's up next?
Oh, this is a Megazord, Power Ranger Megazord, right? So you may know Power Rangers do well, the action figures. I don't pick the Power Rangers up as much because now I'm seeing like 4 or 5 of them in a bag for $4.99, which doesn't really make much sense. But if you see a Megazord, it's pieced together. Any kind of Megazord, even Megazord parts, always go well. This guy's a little older, but even the newer ones go well. I would sell like, see how they're individualized here? Like, this is one character, this is one character, this is one, this is one. Even if you find some of the arms and legs for these things, they still sell for money. I paid $2.99 for a bag of two feet parts for one of the Megazords. And I sold each one for $15 by itself.
Wow.
So Megazords are another thing that I just jump on. As long as they're not over $10, $15, I'll buy them.
Very cool.
And they usually, any Megazord usually goes for 20 to 50 to 60 to 80. It's up there. Some of them are really up there.
Do they sell these in the stores anymore?
Like newer ones, but not the older ones.
So you're really, it seems like a common theme for a lot of these, for the train, for the Polly Pocket, for this, they're all older. And you were even saying that in our previous
pretty much
video
retired.
with like the nostalgic stuff as well. It's the older, you can't find it anymore. It's nostalgic. People, they have memories. What is that noise that keeps going off?
It's my phone. This thing shoots too. This one's not working. Maybe this one will.
Nice. Cool. What else we got? Show some more jackpot items.
Here we go. These are my favorite things to collect. I actually counted them. I don't know why, but I actually counted them the other day. And I have 665 of these.
What are these?
Littlest Pet Shops, right? Every time I see these, I pick these up. I don't sell them anymore, but I used to sell them all the time in the beginning when I first started. And they're just little pets by Hasbro. You want to look for the ones in the early 2000s, like 2003 to 2008. Usually the best ones to go for. Dogs, cats. And Just sitting on this table here is about $60 to $70. If you believe that, I paid.
If you believe that,
I paid $14.99 for this bag. So these things, if you see these with more than a couple of them in a bag, you should buy them. And like they come with little set parts and cages and thingies. That's what they look like right there.
So if you're at a Goodwill or a Savers and you find maybe like a couple of these little ones right here, maybe 5 or 6 in a bag, what are you looking to pay?
5 or 6 in a bag, don't pay more than $3.99.
Okay.
But usually I've seen these in bigger bags for like $14.99, but you'll get like 25 figures in there, and that's when it really makes a lot of sense. Like I've made decent money, and the older ones the better. Like I remember I got 2005. I found a bunch of 2005 of them. I paid $14.99, and they were all dogs and cats from 2005. I ended up selling it for like $96 in auction.
And this is how you get your sales to $7,000 a month. You start to learn about these various toys and come across these jackpot lots that people just don't know about.
Yeah, so you gotta learn. Like the whole point is, I'm not giving you a tool to just completely make you money to be lazy and make you money. Like you're gonna learn something. Like you're gonna actually know that, okay, this is a newer one. This doesn't go for as much, but if I find like a older one, and there are a bunch of older ones from 2005, then you're gonna make some money.
Wow. These are some items that people can go out and they could start finding. Be on the lookout at garage sales. Be on the lookout locally on Facebook, on Craigslist, on Licko, right? I know you scooped up some stuff.
And you know what's crazy is even if these are damaged, some of them, some kids write on them with markers.
Yeah.
Some get damaged. You can still sell the damaged ones for parts or OOAK, one of a kinds, because they're literally artists that go through and they refurbish them. They fix them up, they repaint them different ways.
That's so cool.
So even screwed up ones, like see this one, it's got marker on it, on the eyes. You could still sell this.
Any final advice for the brand new toy seller? Maybe they're selling clothing on eBay, or maybe they're selling books on Amazon. They want to start making some money with toys. I know that you have a couple guides that you've created that teach people pretty much all your favorite things. Outside of checking out your guides, which we'll put some links down in the description for anyone who wants to learn more, what other advice would you give to people?
Number one advice I would give is to just try it out. Like, if you're skeptical and you don't understand, like, do a little bit of research on what toys are popular and go buy some bags. They're fairly cheap. There's fairly a lot of them out there, and you can make some good money. Like obviously it's taken me 3 years to get to where I am now, but I've learned a lot. I recognize good stuff. Like I can walk in a thrift store and probably price out every toy I
fast.
see. So, I mean, the best advice I give you is to just try it, Give
yourself a chance.
The one thing that I always think about is the 3 most donated items at a Savers or Goodwill's. It's clothing, books, and toys. Those 3 categories are where you're going to find your most resellers stay in.
You could turn some dangerous
the
profits
most stuff
with
that
those
comes
3.
in. Yeah. They're going to have the biggest turnaround. They're going to get the most donated. They're going to be like the newest stuff that comes in. Like those 3 categories: clothes, books, and toys.
Yeah.
And a lot of people leave out those toys because they just don't know what they are. Like clothing, you know what a jean is, you know what a shirt is, but then you find this little guy, you're like, what is this? Hasbro 2005.
And you know what's crazy, if you don't mind me jumping in, I feel like people think that clothing, toys, and books don't have any resale value. I feel like a lot of people look at clothes like it's just junk. They look at books like they're crap. They look at toys like, these are gross. Kids are playing with them. There's no value after you use them. But it's quite the contrary.
Yeah, those 3 categories are things that change hands the most.
Yeah.
Meaning like they're the most donated and they're the most bought. Clothing, books, and toys. If you go to any Savers and you ask any manager, general manager, or anybody who has access to their books, they will tell you that their biggest money makers are the clothing, the books, and the toys. Because people like us, we know where to go, we know what to find, and general population, those are the things they need the most. And you always find donated toys. Just over the past couple months, I've had a couple people I know, like, we were quarantined, we did all this cleaning out, come pick up a bin of toys. Like, we're going to donate them, do you want them? And I just went and picked up a bunch of bins from people.
That's cool, man.
So there's always toys coming out.
Yeah, you're never going to find yourself in a position where, like, oh, there's just, like, no toys. Like, sometimes you have to get creative, but there's millions. Like, how many children are popping out every single day, and how many, like, just look at all the people on planet Earth. Like, every single one of those people at one point or another probably played with a toy or owned a toy, or their parents bought them a toy. And these toys are all, they might be in people's attics, right? They might be in people's garages. They might be at the thrift stores. They might be, there's a million places they're out there.
Your kid might be playing with them right now. As you are watching this video, your kid is probably playing with a Paw Patrol
that Vinny
or a PJ
sold.
Masks.
All right, so with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. We got more videos coming, so let's get into it. Peace.